Good morning, everyone. It's Rachel here, and I'm going to do day 19. I was going to say day 18. I did day 18 yesterday. So today I've got favourite Christmas cards, which I don't have yet. Oh, except I'm already going to put one in here. And the smell of Christmas. Well, I like the smell of Christmas. I've got a few things for that. But before I get started, I wanted to show you what I bought yesterday. I bought these from Emily Carrier. She's called Emily Pencil on YouTube. I'm going to use these next year. But she has some gorgeous digitals that are her own designs, that she's painted them and scanned them and then and is sharing them in her shop. So I thought I'd share that. I'll put the link to her shop in the description box. Look at this beautiful page that she did. Oh, it's just stunning. So I'm going to use that. I'll use that this year. These I bought for next year, and I'm going to mix them in, I think, with these ones. I bought these ones as well, the numbers. I love them. Emily's using them this year, I think. I don't know, Emily, are you using the originals or are you using your printable ones? But they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to be mixing that up next year. So I printed them so I don't forget, and I'll put them in my Christmas folder where I keep all my bits and pieces, and those will be used next year. Because this year I've got the Stamperia ones, so I'll continue on with those. But she also has these lovely pages that she had painted. It was her Christmas crockery sketchbook collage pages. You can buy the whole lot, and I just bought a few of them to see. But look how gorgeous. Emily, you are amazing. And my sister and I just love you. I got my sister onto you as well. And I love your whimsical style. It's just fantastic. Look at these. How gorgeous are they? And Emily is using those in hers this year, I think. I've seen you use a few of those. So I thought I'd share those with you. And I will use some of these. I'm going to add those to my collection of things to use, even though I don't have that much left to do, but I'm still going to add them in here and there for this year. So I thought I'd just share that. And okay, so now I'm going to cut out my number 19. And so what I need to think about is I need to have, well, I'll probably choose, I mean, it's just us, and I'm the organizer of presents, I'll have you know. And so I'll be providing the cards for everybody, even for my mother-in-law. So I guess I'll just choose my favorite of what I've prepared for myself. How about that? Unless Lulu makes me a card. Hint, hint. Unless Lulu makes me a card. I don't know if she's listening. She's usually got big ears when it suits her. Anyway, I think I'll collage on this page. Oh, I've got a clip there. I'll take that off. I don't need that. And look at this, guys. There's still a few paper clips in there, but look, it's not even too bulky. I'm loving that. Not too bulky at all. It's great. I really love this journal. I've had so much fun. Thank you for joining me on the crazy journal journey. How about that? Journal journey. Right. So I think I'll put favorite Christmas card here, because there probably won't be that many because it's just us. Probably if I were in Australia, my sister would give me some kind of amazing card, because that's what she does. I would love. So that would go in there. But I'll try and encourage my daughter to make me something. How about that? Is that cheating? Okay, so I put Emily's papers here. I don't want anything too busy in my background, because I'm going to be putting, I'm getting confused now. I'm going to be putting the card or cards on there. So I think I'll just do a generic collage. And if I were to have two cards that I liked, I could tip them in, sort of thing. I do like this little bit of, isn't that funny? I hated it and then I liked it. Oh, but I don't want to, well, I don't mind seeing the berries, but can't really tell what they are. I kind of like that up there. I don't want anything with, you know, like that would be all right up there, because it wouldn't be completely covered if I were to stick something on there. Oh, I've tidied up yesterday. I put everything away, didn't I? So get these papers out. And these, I don't have many papers left in here now because I've been using them all. So I'll just put that over there for the moment. And let's have a look. I do love this paper. Now I don't have this in my shop, this paper. Maybe next year. And so I think I'm going to completely cover up this. I'll put that there. Cute little Santa. Don't have too much green, like bright green. I want bright green, I think. Got this. They seem to work well together, these two papers. Put that there. And then maybe some of this. Or I could have some of that. I think I like the red. So I'll just tear it down there. So we had our new governmental decree, will I say, new regulations. I had to screenshot. No, I didn't screenshot. I had to photograph the television so that I would be able to remember what the rules will be. Because, you know, it's not my language. So, and then I'm always worried I didn't understand properly, and so I need to have it there written so I can look at it and reread it again and reassure myself that I've understood, so I don't do anything wrong. So basically, I was trying to explain it to my brother. So the holiday period here is normally from around the 23rd until the 7th is when they normally go back. 7th of January. Offices usually reopen, the ones that close. And kids go back to school because that, you know, we've got the old hag on the broomstick that comes on the 6th, the Befana. And she brings the coal and the lollies and whatever. So anyway, basically there's going to be 4 days in that whole holiday period where we'll be back in a yellow zone, which means we can move out of our council area normally, but not outside of our region, which is like a state. But this time we won't. I don't think we'll be allowed to go more than 30 kilometres from our home, from our council area. I think that's what they said. Anyway, I have to reread it. But also, so the rest of the days from in that period, that 2-week period, we're going to be a red zone. So lockdown. Red zone means lockdown. And so we're allowed to go and do exercise. And you know what they call it? Like if you go running, they call it footing. So we're allowed to go footing if we want to. But individually, if we want to, not in pairs, if you know, yeah. And also on Christmas Day, from the 24th until the 27th. So no going up to the house, to Steffi's grandparents' house. That would have been nice. We're not allowed to, you're allowed to have 2 elderly people join you from your, your family nucleus. So our family nucleus obviously is Steph, Lulu, and myself, like that we live together. But we can have my mother-in-law. So you're allowed to add 2 grandparents or elderly parents if you want to. But on the reverse side, like we cannot go to my in-laws' place because we don't live with them, and there's 3 of us, because you're only allowed to go to the elderly people's, well, to whatever family members, immediate family members' place in 2. You can't go in 3, and we're 3. And you can go with children, any number of children under the age of 14. So Lulu's 15. So we wouldn't be allowed to go. It's a bit complicated, isn't it? We wouldn't be allowed to go to my in-laws' place. So Stefano needs to tell his mama. She's going to have to, I mean, I'm cooking the chicken. I'm doing a roast organic chicken. And she's doing the rest. And I said to Stefano, you're going to have to tell your mum, convince her that they have to come here. The presents are here anyway under our tree because my mother-in-law doesn't put up a tree. So it would be better if they were to come here. I'd already suggested it to them to come here. Just so, you know, like that, I thought it was a nice change of pace, especially because we're going to have, oh, not that one, because we're going to have Christmas Eve with them. But now, it's valid for Christmas Eve as well. So I said to Stefano, maybe we should change Christmas Eve to the 23rd, and we'll just be by ourselves on Christmas Eve. Maybe we should do Christmas Eve on the 23rd because we'll be allowed to go to her place on the 23rd. So it's all a bit complex, really. Good thing I don't go out very much. So I'm going to put that there, and there'll be some sort of favourite Christmas cards there. I don't know what they're going to be, but that's where they'll go. If I don't get any favourite Christmas cards this year, I might see through my piles if I've got one from my sister, because she's done amazing ones in the past. So that's that. That's going to go there. And now we've got to deal with, which I really like this one, the smell of Christmas. Should be the smells. I should have said the smells because there's more than one smell. Oh, I've got this little piece of super old book page. I wonder if that would look nice. Oh, I quite like that there. Why don't we? It's just been floating around for days. It needs to find a home. Put it out of its misery and give it a permanent spot. How about that? So, yesterday was the weather outside. Was it yesterday or the day before? See, because I did 2 in one day. I think it was yesterday. Yes, the weather outside is, well, I can tell you what, it's exactly the same non-event of a day outside as well. No sun, grey, kind of misty, but not misty. No rain, and just dull and boring. That's what it is. Okay, I'm going to stick that, just because it's floating around, I'm going to stick that up there. Because the goal is to use things. And I might grab another one of my mark making bits and see if I can work that in somewhere, because I like those and they are a bit of fun. There's this one, and I really like these ones. These as well, I should say. Love that. I haven't used this one. Maybe not that one. I like all of this bit here. Let's just give this a tear. Oh, and I like that bit there. We'll give it a tear. Because I am going to be sticking things on, so I don't want too much. And I do love that. My issue is I'm like, I don't want to cover that up. I might put that there. Because I won't go right to the edge. I'll glue that down there. Right. Put that there. Not sure about this. I'll tear that bit off. Yep, put that one up there. This page is a little bit sticky. Okay. I'll put that one up there. It kind of blends in. I quite like it on the oh, that's why that was so like that. It's got sticky, oh, because someone sent me this. It was wrapped. It's got sticky tape on it. I see. Okay, I couldn't understand why. It was a bit funny when I tore it. Okay, and then what am I going to put on here? Bearing in mind that it'll probably be, quite a bit of it will be covered up. So I need to put my I think I put my 19 here. I'm going to put the 19 there because I've got a bit of things to stick on the other page. You'll see in a minute. So I had some images and I saved them in the past. They're from, I think I got them from, like, you know, I just looked up Christmas public domain, or Christmas images public domain, or public domain Christmas images on Google, and I got all these images, and they're just like photographs, Christmassy sort of photographs. Just want to use up my bits. So yeah, I think I'll stick that there. So I got these images, and a lot of them have things that remind me of the smells of Christmas. And I think I might go and have a Christmas tea. I've got Christmas tea somewhere. I love Christmas tea at Christmas time. I think I'll do that. I should be having a Christmas tea right now while I do this. Fold that one over. I don't have much Christmas Daphne's diary left, but I did go through to see if I could find anything, but I've used most of it. I wouldn't need to really cover up the whole page. What about some sort of script? I don't have much script left. I probably need to hop up and grab some. Don't have much green left. I've used all the painted, hand-painted green. I could use some of this. No, it's not the right green. Just want to grab my bag of old book pages here. Let's see if there's anything here. Oh, that could be good peeking out. Yes, I'm going to put that there. That was just in the bag. And these I love. That was going. It's kind of going to be. It's going to be covered up though, so you don't want to use anything that you're too fussed about. What's on? Oh, that's got a lovely image. What are these ones in this bag have image? This one doesn't. It's nice paper. Do I want some? No, well, no, I don't think I do. Okay. I'll just glue that down. Now this is an interesting thing. I don't like gluing these things down. They're not fun. Oops. So how is everybody today? Did I even ask you that? I don't think I did. That's a bit rude of me. There we go. It's folded in there, but I'm not going to worry about that. So that's going to go there. And I did get a glimpse over here that I have that one. Oh, what else do I have here? As I said, I don't want anything I'm going to be too fussing about if I cover it up. Oh, I have this paper here. This is one. I'll put this one there. I haven't used this one yet. Put that. I'm not going to worry about the straight line. I'm not worried about covering everything up. I think I might put it that way. I don't mind that, because I'm going to be sticking images down, so most of this is going to disappear. So the other day I completely forgot to put the lid back on this glue, this one, and I've done it many times, as a lot of you who've been following me for a while know, and then it goes all hard. And so someone, I can't remember who, told me, or a few of you told me to put I put a little bit of water in the lid, and I just tipped it upside down and had it sitting in the water, and it went soft again. So I was really pleased with that. Now I know that looks like a big Mod Podge, but now I'm going to show you what I've got here. Now I got these from places like Pixabay. So these sorts of things, they do the Christmas wine. What do they call it here? Oh, vin brûlée. You get it in the mountains here, and it's a spiced, warm wine that you can have. Of course, cinnamon, cloves, and star anise, is that called? There's pine cones. I thought this is, I can smell that, marshmallow and hot chocolate and gingerbread. I love that image. There's another one, and then there's some more. So I could just decide. And then pudding. What about the pudding? Maybe not that one. And then I had, oh, just a minute. I have to race to my printer. Just a minute. It's not there. Oh, I had another image. What did I do with them? I've lost them. Or was it here and I didn't see it? Oh, here, I cut it out. Here it is. This is something I made a few years ago. It was a little thing, and I had made the, you know, the dried oranges and that sort of thing. That also reminds, and I put them in jars and cinnamon and stuff, and it was like, when they opened it, it was Christmas smells. It was like a Christmas potpourri. I think I had looked it up on the internet how to make it, so I wanted to put that in as well. So I'm not going to be able to fit it all, am I? So we'll have to have a think about it. I'm trying to see where I don't seem to have my, oh, there it is. Might fall over, just a minute. No, I didn't use Emily's papers, but I might use them tomorrow. So I'm just going to use this ruler and tear it down. I'm going to tear down a few images, and then I can decide. I'd like to say we can decide, because you could help me, but anyway, I can't hear you, so that's not going to happen, is it? Tear them down and see. If I were really clever and could, and you know, felt like I could draw that well, I would paint them, but no. Oh, I like that already. Okay, so let's see here. I do really like this one. So I won't use obviously the whole image because that will be too big. So something like Pixabay, somewhere like that it came from. I really don't remember. I think that's just lovely. And then the other, I might draw a little pine cone. I can manage that. And maybe, will I use that? No, maybe not that. Maybe I'll use this, cloves and cinnamon. So you need to print out options. So you can choose what to use. So as I said, I'm going to be covering up quite a bit of the page. So that's why I wasn't too concerned. I mean, they're not going to fit. And then I kind of would like to include, well, I might include, maybe I'll just tear the vin brûlée out, separate it from the, because I can't fit all of that in. I don't think I need a little vin brûlée. And I'll write down what it is. Could be fun to, I might make a flip. It could be fun to sort of write down what that is. I might make a flip with the Christmas pudding where I can write a few things. How about that? I won't use those. They can go in for next year or later on in the journal. So I need to figure this out. So as I said, I'm going to be covering a lot of this up. I kind of like this organization here. I think that one will stay down there. So I'll glue, I'm going to lock it in. Lock it in, Rachel. Lock it in. Don't F about too much. Okay, so that's that. And that's going to go up there. And then that one will go there. I could tear that one down a tiny bit more. It's not sticky up there. I'll just flip that around. Another thing I would love to know, be able to do, would be, I know the theory, how it works, would be calligraphy. Wouldn't that be good? We could write beautiful, words, beautiful calligraphy words. That would be fabulous. I'm going to put that there. It's very busy. I was going to tear that one down just a tiny bit more. But this, I mean, the whole journal is busy. It's a busy journal. But I like it. I like it being busy. I'll put that one there. So we get little peekaboos of all the little papers, but I think that's part of the, the fun of it. You get the nice surprise of what is it going to look like. I mean, I could stop there, but I haven't got everything. Oh, I'll just have to get the door. Just a minute. So I'm back. Right. So I'm going to stick this on here. That's what I was doing before I was interrupted. Okay. Right, so that's that. It's very busy. I know I've covered those over. It doesn't matter. Right. And then this, I think I'm going to rip this out. Oh, maybe I should back it with something first before I don't know why I'm tearing it out with that with the ruler, but it was just in my hand, so I just ripped it with this. I'll do it better afterwards. Oh, it's going to be hard because I'll have 2 layers. Put that over there. Now let me just have a look quickly at Emily's papers, because I was going to write a little bit. So I wouldn't use that one. That's not going with my colours. Oh, look at that. See? That whole page could just be it. It's wonderful. I think I might put this red one on. I think this red one would go. Oh, the green one would be wonderful too, but it's a bit more busy. I think I can write on this one. So I'm actually going to glue that on there. And then I'll be able to write my little spiel about the the vin brulee. And I will tell you tomorrow. I'm going to look it up on the internet, exactly what it is. And I've drunk it before. I think they have those sorts of things in Austria as well. And, the Dolomites and do, they are on the border with Austria and Switzerland and I think Germany. So, yes, they have some similar traditions, and quite often the people from like Bolzano and those sorts of places, they do consider themselves to be more German or Austrian than Italian. It's quite funny when you go up there, they speak another language. We had, when I used to work in the office here, I used to work in a company that sold excavators. That was interesting. We had a rep up in Bolzano, and I had just moved back from Australia, and I wrote Italian better than he did, which I thought was really funny. It was just bizarre to me, and I hadn't even been there yet, so I didn't really know. So I'm going to make this a flip. Now I have to decide, do I want it, I could put it there, put it there, put it there, put it down there. That's where I'm going to put it. So that's going to flip out. That's going to have the info. And I'm going to put that there. I think that's working out very well. I'm very happy with that. And I love Emily's paper. Just love it. And I haven't stuck the smell of Christmas down yet. Okay. Put that there. So now I need to get some washi and tip that in. And the Christmas pud kind of reminds me also of, berries and sultanas and brandy. Is it brandy that goes in, or whiskey? Brandy, I think. My mum used to put brandy on top and set it alight. Pretty sure she put brandy on. Could be wrong. But anyway, Oh, that's fruit and spice cake, but not Christmas pudding. But anyway, you know what I mean. I think this is one of my favorites, this one here. I think I'll put that one on. It's a little bit sparkly. Okay. Oops, I don't want to stick it on the page yet. Stick that on there. Put it on here, like so. This is quite sticky, so I haven't run it over my glue to make it more sticky. And then I need to put some on the back, and I'm thinking I might use this little Christmas tree one. Oh no. Oh yes, 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 that one. That's the one. No, I'm changing my mind. I like this one. Oh no, or maybe I like that one. This one here. I don't think I've used that one. I might have used a little bit of it. Pretty sticky. Let's stick that down there. Scissors. Because we haven't done many flips, have we? So we can always have a few of those. They're always fun. They bulk it up a little bit. So I can write there. And I'll just put, like, because it's, you know, that's kind of hard to write like that. I'll just put, like, you know, something under there so it's flat, and then I'll be able to write on it. Okay. Oh, I'm loving these. Now that one is just going to stay like that until I get a card that I want to put on there. And that's going to be like that. And now I need to put my smell of Christmas. I quite like it there. Or do I like it up there? But it's very typical of me to put it up there, isn't it? It's not. So I might put it down there. I'm going to have it going across onto the picture. Glue. Just before I stick it down, let me see here. No, I want it where I can see it. So I'm going to put it there. Like that. The smell of Christmas. It's fairly self-explanatory. And I do like the smell of the pine cones. So I'm going to do a very bodgy pine cone drawing. I'm going to do it up over here. I don't want it to be, see, I just go for it. Just a vague idea. So I've done it upside down. So that'll be, and then I'll have my just a little quick one. Okay, and I'm going to get my brown. I like using the brush end, is more fun. Just colour it in. Just gives you the idea. I'm not even being, you know, too fussy about how I colour it, and I'll brush up there. And then I'm going to get my green. So you don't need too many colours of these. If you're doing, you know, your more traditional sort of colours, you don't need too many colours of these brush pens. Oh, I could have pulled out the Arteza one. I've got those as well, but they're still in their box. See? There we go. It's very bodgy, but it's there. And that is it. That is the Smell of Christmas page. Favourite Christmas card or cards going on there, and may be a flip-de-bit-bit. I'm going to write a little bit about here about the vin brûlé, not vin santo. That's I think that's Spanish. Vin brûlé. So I'm going to write about that, and I think I've covered all my things that I think of as that are the smells of Christmas. Cinnamon, sort of baked orange, cloves. I think that's styronese or something like that. No, not styronese. I don't know what that's called. I've forgotten. And then hot chocolate, marshmallows, ginger. Yep, that's all Christmassy to me. And then we've got our fruit and spice cake. Couldn't have more than that. Fruit and spice cake. Yum. There we go. So that's my spread. That is it for today. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I will see you again tomorrow, unless I decide to do something else today. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I've got a bit of a busy day today, but we'll see what happens. I think our friend's coming over to say Merry Christmas. So I've got this envelope here, just while I'm looking at it. What I'm going to put in here is I'm going to print photographs that if my family in Australia share them, and print photographs, and I'll put those in there, in that envelope. That's what's going to happen with those, and maybe anything extra paraphernalia that doesn't get put in the book, it can go in there because it's a big envelope. It's a nice recycled envelope from the post office. I like that. So yeah, so there we go. That is it for today. Loving that. Hated it when I did it, love it now. Silly, aren't we? And yep, love all those images. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you again soon. Bye.